Hi, Marshall Strong here with your real estate update for October. Before I get started with the numbers on where we are with the amount of inventory we have, I'm going to be giving you a quick little update on the whole market from, not myself, but from Patrick Bet-David, which is a multi-millionaire, probably close to a billionaire, self-made entrepreneur. If you don't know who he is, Google him, but this is what he says, and there's some facts that he has. So a lot of people have been talking about recessions. I've been hearing recessions since 2018. We haven't hit one. Why? Because they've been printing money. What happens when they print money? When they print money, poor middle class get more poor. So they lose, the dollar loses money when they print more. So middle class and poor people tend to buy products, not assets. So I'm going to go over the market and where we are and what he's saying about it and a little bit of my input. But everybody's been talking about recession. A recession is when you have 2 quarters consecutively going down. Again, I've been hearing about this since 2018. The reason this hasn't been happening is because they've made more grants, giving people more money. They've been printing more money. But when they print money, what happens is assets go up. So what Patrick Bet-David is saying is basically what he fears more is a reverse market crash. And that is when basically they drop rates and things go up even more. And that's what he's predicting, because a recession typically will happen about 12 months. The last 5 recessions have been 12 months after a rate increase. But that 12th month is going to fall in August, which is 3 months before elections, okay? And stay tuned because there's going to be some really good info in here, guys. But I'm trying to get out the full point of what's going to happen to the market. So the odds are, before the election, the rates will drop so everybody can feel good again and everything's going up. But what's really happened is assets are going to become more valuable. So if they keep raising rates and then drop them, prices of homes could go up at least $10,000 a month like they were before when they were low. So a couple of other points I want to hit on is our inventory currently has gone up about 300 homes from last month. Last month we had about 1,300 pending. Today we have 800 pending. Last month we had about 600 sold. We have 664 sold. So in my opinion, what has happened is because of the higher rates, there have been people that have been priced out. So what's happening, there's going to be less people able to buy homes as far as to live in them and to own them. There's going to be more investors buying, which I believe 30% of all homes bought in the nation are from investors and businesses. So rent, though, is one big thing that I heard from Patrick Bet-David is rent is in 55% of the places to live in the U.S. is cheaper to rent now than buying. That wasn't this way a year ago. So home prices have gotten higher for individuals to buy homes and live there. So with all this being said, guys, even with inventory going up, which we are in November now, so we still have under a 3-month supply of inventory. I just sat down with somebody that is going to buy a second property. He's going to buy a home for $230 a month. He's going to be able, if you wanted to rent it for $1,500 a month, his mortgage would be $1,700 a month. So it'd be $200 more. However, when I bought my first home in 2007, I was paying $2,100 a month, and I could rent it for $1,450. So, in my opinion, based off of all my experience the last 21 years of looking at numbers in real estate, we have another that $230,000 home he's going to buy and pay $1,700 a month is going to probably go up at least to about $280, $290. So I can project this based off of how high home prices have been and what the market can hold. And with that being said, if you haven't bought a home, it's very urgent that you buy a home. If you have debt and you're trying to pay your debt off, forget about paying your debt off right now. Buy a home. It's going to make you at least $25,000 to $35,000 a year. And then in 2 to 3 years, you can turn around and pay your debt off. If you can pay your debt off and buy a home, do that. But my point is, if you don't own, you need to buy. If you buy one, now here's the other thing. There's $13 trillion in homes available to people to pull out And people are going to be using that money to pay off higher credit card debt, fixing up their home. What you should be using it for is buying more homes. So buy another property, rent out your current one, or Airbnb it, or this allows you to buy a second home with very little down, and now you have an investment property, and now you're going to be able to keep up with inflation. You need to own at least 2 homes, if not 5 or 10. But if you buy one every 3 years, you will have a much better retirement than putting your money in the 401k. So if you have more questions, stay tuned, and look forward to speaking to you soon, and have a great day.